Hey, yo,
What's up? What's up? How you doing, big bro?
the homies are in the house. I'm
Yeah, you
good,
told
man.
me. Got
How you
family
feeling?
in town. I'm feeling
Yeah,
good. I'm feeling like, it could be better, than it could be worse, but it is what it
yeah,
is.
good. Yeah, good. Well, is that a Timberwolves hat on?
Mm-hmm.
I know you
Shout
sounded
out
more
to them.
than that word. Shout out
They
to the
put in work
Timberwolves, man.
last night, home opener. We had a
Oh,
little party last night, so it was fun to kind of watch them and have a little mystery murder party.
nice, nice. Mystery murderers. That's
Yeah,
dope, man.
it was fun.
That's, it is really good, especially for like the Halloween season.
Yeah. And like, it makes you kind of talk to people. Like, if you don't know anybody at the party, you're kind of
Right.
forced to talk to them to kind of figure out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
what's
smart.
going on with you. And so, yeah, it was a good time. People said they wanted to do it again. So, yeah, looking forward to do that again. But yeah, it's been chill, decent weekend.
Look at you in your 30s having theme parties now. Come on now.
Right. What are we doing? It's so weird.
Having theme parties, bro. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. So hey, we got a good one today, y'all. But as you didn't know, we are the men of letters, and as you can't tell, we're brothers. We're singing and we're happy and we're
And we're colored.
give
Give
me a
me a high
high
five.
five. Hey, wait, there it is. Boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
Um, so we discussed what the paranormal, the ancient aliens, the creepy, the crawlies, we're truth seekers. We get into any kind of conspiracies that kind of to dwell within that. What else we got, bro?
Man, that's pretty legit. Anything that can be seemed as like, oh, that's weird. We're into that. So,
Yeah.
um, like, bro has got me really into more of the ancient alien stuff, and
Love
I've
that
always
stuff.
been into like the paranormal haunted houses stuff. So, man, we do it all, man. We even do movies, right? Like that
Yeah.
was fun doing those short movies with you. Some more of those. So, yeah, man. Anything creepy? Yep.
Anything
Yep,
creepy?
that's right, Tice.
Wait, whoa, big
Got some
sis
chats.
here.
Hold up. We gotta put it. Oh,
There we
oh,
go.
there we
Okay, yep.
go.
You got anything creepy? Yes,
Yep.
including us.
Yeah. We can be creepy. That's true.
Right. What's up, Shell and Skinny? What up,
What
sis?
up? What up? What up? What up?
Thank you for joining me. So we have our siblings in the building. So
Yes.
thank,
Yes.
thank, thank you so much for
And
pulling up.
before we start anything, I want to give a shout out, big shout out. He did the notes. He got everything organized, and I appreciate him, and I appreciate y'all being here with us.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, about time I did the notes for the show. So
Oh nah, but I appreciate you nonetheless. I ain't gonna lie.
my God, man. But nah, it was fun. Once I got started, I couldn't stop, so I just went ahead and just knocked it out. But hopefully it goes as well as it does when you do the notes.
I think it'll go
Today
better.
we are doing.
I think it'll go a lot better.
We'll
We'll
see.
see.
Today we're going to do a dissertation of Battle for the Earth.
That's a good. So, what do you? Should we call these dissertations, or these first segments are kind of like a breakdown of like a what? How do you say? It's a breakdown of a topic, I guess. Right.
Yeah.
End of the day is what it is. So I
Main
like
topic.
that. Maybe Mendeleer dissertation.
Middle dissertation. Yeah, so
Okay.
look at that. Look at that. We're educated. We
I
use
like
big
that.
words. We can use over 3-syllable words here.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes it reminds, right? But yeah, so this is this is we're gonna talk about when we were not the apex predator of Earth. And what does that mean, you say? Well, you ever wonder why you're so afraid of the dark?
I don't know. Yeah, I've always thought that, or like one thing that I found out, I don't like giant things in the woods, or like in things like I don't like giants in water.
Yeah.
Like big statues, not giants. I know that's not the right word, but statues and I don't know. I learned a word for it.
It's a
I forgot
phobia,
what it's
right?
called. I can look it up while we like go through it, but it's like people also have these same kind of fears. So
Yeah. What does that mean? Why is that?
exactly.
And so many of us have it.
uncanny valley stuff. People get creeped out about things being humanoid but not really human. It's creepy.
Why is that?
That's a good question.
We're going to discuss it today.
Okay.
We're going to discuss it today. And a lot of this information comes off a YouTube video from the Y-Files. So shout out to the Y-Files. They do a great job breaking things down. Yeah. And not only do they do they deliver this information and intel, but they also let you know at the end of their videos if they think it's true or not.
Yep. I watched them before. I like that.
Yeah, they're very good at that. And the guy, he really works hard on his videos. So again, shout out to the Y-Files. Appreciate what you guys are doing. So and a lot of this is going to is related to the cryptids, like you're just talking about, Gobi, like the things that are humanoid but are not humans. You know what I'm saying? And we have a healthy fear of that, like Bigfoot, like skinwalkers, like what's it, the chupacabra, giants, werewolves,
aliens to a point, right? Because they walk on 2 feet, they walk humanoid.
If they're bipedal,
it's not a good thing to see. Yeah,
no, we don't like it.
And I've always wondered why that was. For like, I'm sure everybody feels that way. You see something walking on 2 feet that isn't a human, it's not a good feeling. Like bears can do it, gorillas can do it, but it don't look right when they do it. So.
And they can't do it for long either. You know what I'm saying? Like, while they can do it, it's not their main mode of movement. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, they don't run on 2 legs.
Oh, we got a Ghost Boy sighting. What up, Ghost Boy?
Ghost Boy. Oh,
yeah.
That's not Ghost in the background.
Oh, yeah. Here he is.
So again, guys, on this show, we just ask for you, to just keep an open mind, put on your tinfoil hat, because this is what this is all about. So,
yep.
So I'm gonna get into it here. I will start the video in a second, but we're gonna turn off our cool background music so you can actually hear. So again, this is and the title of the video is Humans versus Superhumans, where monsters were real and we almost went extinct. So we're going to talk about that as well, about how these things almost made it go extinct a couple of occasions. And we'll talk about how we know that. So science, people, science. So I'm going to start in the middle because there's a very good story details in the middle of the video, and I thought that it set it up with a better setup so people can kind of just feel it a little bit more. Like, oh wait, what's this all about? You know what I mean? So we'll start with that, and then we'll kind of take the video back and we'll get into more of the science behind it and go from there. So here we go.
I want you to imagine the world 80,000 years ago. Maybe you're 10 or 11 years old. You live in a wooden hut with your family. Your hut is one of many, maybe 30 in all.
Just stick with
you live on the shores of a lake, surrounded by a forest. In the morning, you're sent to gather fresh water.
Turn the volume down a little bit.
To catch small game like birds and rabbits, which they bring back to the village. Your uncle is at the lake with some other men gathering shellfish.
How the volume up there for you guys?
Find a nice
let us know too. Maybe it might be me. I could turn mine down over here.
There's a clearing nearby. You and the other children gather fruits and berries. You store them in a cool cave nearby. Though when nobody's looking, you help yourself to a few berries. You are a key part of a community. Your skills are dependent upon not just by your family, but by the rest of your tribe. For your entire life, you've never gone more than a mile or 2 away from your village. Neither of your parents or their parents. It's a communal existence. Simple. Peaceful. But your favorite part of the day is after sunset. A warm fire is built, and the village gathers around to sing, laugh, and tell stories late into the night. Your favorite stories are the scary ones. The tribal elders tell tales of monsters who lurk in the forest, stealing children who venture too far. A little time goes by. Now you're in your teenage years. Your duties change. Maybe you join the hunting party. Maybe you help cook or sew. Maybe you learn the art of healing through herbal medicine. Though your life has changed so much these past few years, The stories stay the same. Now it's your own father with his long gray beard telling tales of the monsters in the woods. You laugh as the children cringe in fear, as you once did not so long ago. Suddenly, your father stops talking and angles his head. He's heard something. There's a snap from the forest nearby, a broken branch, the rustling of dry brush. Something heavy is in the woods. It can't be an animal. The fire burns bright and hot. Even the biggest predator wouldn't dare come close. Then there's more rustling of brush. Whatever's making the noise, it's coming closer. And it's big and heavy. More branches snap, this time from a different direction. There's more than one. From somewhere, a woman screams in terror. Everyone around the fire is frozen trying to locate the sound.
It's getting real, bro.
The screaming doesn't stop. Another starts. This time, it's a man. He sounds like he's crying for help. His screaming suddenly becomes a gurgling and he goes quiet. The woman's screams are now more distant. She's being carried away. You look at your father and scan the faces of the men around the fire. They're afraid. They grab their spears, which are always kept close by. Then you see a shadow. It looks like a man, but it's the biggest man you've ever seen. All your life, your village has traded with and communicated with other villages in the area. These events have always been peaceful.
I love his fish.
Sometimes they were
Tinfoil hat on.
celebrations. None of this made any sense. But then the man took a step forward toward the light. It's no man, at least not a man like you've ever seen. He's not that tall, but he's so wide and muscular he seems unnaturally large. His back is hunched. His skin looks thick and leathery. Patches of his body are covered in thick fur. He looks right at you and shows enormous teeth. Then you realize he's smiling. He's wiping something sticky off his chin. Blood. His hulking frame takes slow, lumbering steps toward you. He doesn't need to run. He knows he'll catch you. It takes a moment to realize what you're seeing, but it finally clicks. The elders of your tribe weren't telling tales to control your childhood behavior. Sometime many years ago, we'd been here before. Out of nowhere, a man from your tribe, your uncle, charges the creature. Your uncle swings a club at the beast. It ducks, steps to the side, grabs your uncle by his throat, and lifts him off the ground with one hand. Something this big shouldn't be able to move this fast. You're frozen in place as your uncle dangles in midair, arms and legs flailing. The creature squeezes. There's an audible crack. It throws your uncle's lifeless body 20 feet and turns its gaze back on you. Then more of these creatures swamp the village. It's mayhem, violent mayhem. You're trying not to panic, but you're frozen in place. Your father runs past you toward the chaos, wielding his spear. You go to follow, but he turns to tell you no. Then you see a stone spearhead emerge from the front of his chest. He winces and looks right at you. In his eyes, you can see the anger, the fear, and the love. You hear him whisper, "The cave," as he takes his final breath. Then you run.
Jeez.
As you get farther from the village, you still hear the screams, but they're becoming more faint. Then the screaming stops. You don't dare look over your shoulder, but you can tell by the reflection of the leaves that the entire village, your home, is on fire. Everyone you love, everyone you've ever known, is gone.
So I'll stop it there.
Okay.
Bro, this was the real deal.
So how did we survive? Did they tell us, like, did we win this war?
We're going to get into that further down the line here.
Okay.
Obviously we did.
Yeah, right.
No, I obviously we did, and it's a miracle that we did. So what he is talking about are the Neanderthals. That's what he's talking about. Now, we're told that the Neanderthals were these dumb, unevolved hominids that walked the earth. Science says different.
Right. Some Neanderthals made it with, like, Homo sapiens.
And it wasn't consensual.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. We were not the apex predator. They were. They hunted us. They killed us. They ate us.
And they raped us.
And they, yeah.
R word. Sorry, I should
yeah. So these things happen. Our ancestors dealt with that. And, the trauma is hereditary.
Yeah. Just like, when people talk about African Americans and obviously in America, like we have trauma that we still deal with due to enslavement and Jim Crow era.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. It's not gonna go away anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? And current society doesn't make it any easier.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so that is as embedded in your DNA. These beings were not dumb. They were better at war. They were stronger. They were faster, and you made the argument that they were as intelligent, if not more. So an apex predator can do everything you can, and they're smarter than you. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. So I'm gonna take the video back to the very beginning of when he started it, and just, his intro and all that good stuff.
Do you think any of this tied into our religion? Like when we talk about fighting giants and stuff. I'm sorry, I'm just going back to that. I don't mean to, but do you think any of that tied into like what we're taught in our faith?
Yeah, because religions always talk about beings that were like man, but were not men. You know what I mean?
Nephilim. Yeah.
Like exactly. Boom, Nephilim. And then like think about the Greek mythology. They have all kinds of things that look like men, but we're not men.
We always talk about. I don't know if we should do, but we always mix Hollywood. But like they look like orcs to me. They look like things you've seen in Hollywood, like goblins.
Yep.
Things like that. So it's like we have these stories that we all know about, and it's like it's always in our face. And this could have been the reason why we write about these certain things.
Absolutely, we didn't forget.
That's
we didn't
crazy.
forget. Yeah,
if you just said it would go through our DNA. Like you would still have these images.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's great. Exactly, it's crazy how the body and spirit work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and the consciousness works. That's why I believe that's all we are at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We're consciousness. When we come back, we forget, and we're here to learn, gain more experience, and then go back and then come back. And like this one guy, Bashar. The guy that challenged Bashar, he says people look at the consciousness spirits to go to Earth like they're playing on expert mode because it's hard to live in the three-dimensional reality, with emotions, with the meat suits that we have that don't last very long. You know what I mean? With just the hardships that we have to endure as a living spirit and a body or consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Just for the masses, which is the consciousness is the spirit, the soul that drives you. Right. This is your body is just a vehicle to traverse this reality. That's all.
Science says that you are not a human until, well, in some science I won't be disrespectful, but you're not really human until 24 weeks when you have sentience, when you can experience. That's why your consciousness is in. That's when you're like, there's some doctors you're considered human because you can experience. That's all you can have an experience. So when you say that makes a lot of sense to me.
Right.
That's when you
know.
Yeah.
That's just human because the tree is going through an experience too.
And there's studies that they actually they do have some certain, like, I wouldn't say consciousness, but they have an experience.
They have an experience, right?
And they communicate to other trees. We're going way too deep.
Going too deep into it, but that's what this is for. That's what the show is for. So
exactly.
So I'll take it to the beginning, and take it to his intro here real quick, and then we're gonna skip past his his sponsor stuff,
Oh, yeah,
I get more into the science of it.
It's like a 3-minute sponsor video.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
It's hilarious, but
it's cool. Yeah,
it's not appropriate for the show. So, but thank you. Shout out to the Y-Files again.
Yep, shout out.
Here we go.
This episode of The Y-Files is brought to you by The Y-Files Operation Podcast. Deep dives and longer stories every week. Humans are the apex predator. Not an apex predator, the apex predator. There's no animal on Earth that is stronger, more intelligent, or more adaptable than Homo sapiens. But telling the human story from the beginning is difficult. It was a time when 2 words defined our world: fear and violence. It was a time when we were not the apex predator. We were their prey. We emerged from our caves during the day, hoping we wouldn't be hunted by the monsters in the woods. So vicious were these monsters, they still live in our myths and our nightmares. They created a generational trauma embedded into our DNA over hundreds of thousands of years of evolution. These creatures were stronger, faster, and when it came to combat, more intelligent than we were. It's a miracle any of us are even here. This is the story of how modern humans conquered the monsters and won the battle for the world. But here's the thing. Those fearsome monsters defeated by humans were other humans.
Whoa! So let's see if I can get by this.
Kind of crazy.
Right?
Do you know the names of your great-grandparents? What about the names of their great-grandparents? I can only trace my family back a few generations. Royal families and nobles have records of their ancestors that go back hundreds of years, some over 1,000. The Chinese philosopher Confucius has one of the world's most extensive family trees. Today, Confucius has millions of living descendants.
So does Wilt Chamberlain.
Documentation of Confucius's family goes back 2,500 years. Even those people are not who they think they are. 2,500 years is nothing. Our story is much older than that, millions of years older. 7 million years ago, a new primate split off from chimpanzees. This was Sahelanthropus chidensis. Sahelanthropus was a new type of species, the first hominin. Hominins include modern humans, extinct human species, and all of our immediate ancestors. Modern humans, Homo sapiens, emerged about 300,000 years ago. So what about all the time in between? Were there humans? Sure, lots of them. 1 million years after Sahelanthropus was Orowan-Tugenensis. Orowan was still very...
I'm not gonna bore you guys with all of that information. I mean, if anybody who's taking an anthropology class,
right?
You know what that's all about, whatever. So this guy kind of goes through it or whatever. What I did find interesting about it is that while he talks about these different hominids that were on Earth, when he highlights and kind of how they split off and made these different other hominids or whatever, he didn't necessarily say that humans came from one of these hominids. You know what I'm saying? Like it. What
do you mean?
He almost made it. It kind of made it seem like we just kind of popped up. So not the evolution type theory. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he just glossed. Maybe he was just kind of glossing over it. But humans are so different from these hominids.
So when it comes, you're talking about Homo sapiens, which is us. You're saying we just popped up.
Yeah,
he says that we kind of just came about.
Yeah, we just started. We kind of just showed up, and we were ill prepared for the environment.
Oh, what up?
What up, Random Rick? Thanks for doing it, brother. We popped up and we were ill equipped for the environment. You know what I'm saying? Like these other beings, they had fur.
Fur. Yep.
Their bodies generated heat. They warm. We give off heat.
Yeah.
We don't generate heat. We give off. So so just keep that in the back of your mind. He doesn't go into that, but if anybody follows his show, we're like, we kind of just popped up. We're from one of these things, but we kind of just popped up, and we're way different. So I'm gonna keep going. He kind of gets to the Homo sapiens here. I think he's on the Homo sapiens now.
Shout out, bro. I have my notes ready to go.
But I got you, bro.
For over 200,000 years, several different species of humans shared the Earth. Hobbits, Denisovans, Heidelbergensis, Homo erectus,
Yeah.
and quite a few more. But then, about 70,000 years
Here we
ago,
go.
all human species started dying out, one by one. Finally, all species of humans went extinct, except for two, us and Neanderthals. Today, most Neanderthals are depicted looking very much like we do. A little shorter, a little stockier, maybe they have a larger eyebrow ridge. But for the most part, you'll find picture after picture of cheerful-looking Neanderthals, big smiles, rosy cheeks. But there's evidence that they didn't look human at all. That's where Lord of the Rings comes into play. A new study shows that
We were just talking about
Neanderthals
that.
were real-life orcs, and they were terrifying. Huge hulking beasts with thick fur, cat-like eyes, and physical strength far greater than any Homo sapien. Their bones were much heavier than ours to support their enormous muscular strength.
One of the most characteristic features of the Neanderthals is the exaggerated massiveness of their trunk and limb bones. All of the preserved bones suggest a strength seldom attained by modern humans. A healthy Neanderthal male could lift an average NFL linebacker over his head and throw him through the goalposts.
Did y'all hear that?
What? They're like real strong. Well, not that strong, but still.
Yeah. Just nutty, crazy, strong. Let's see here. Our record says Bible talks about the monsters that were here in the dark, giants, etc. Could have been orcs, etc. Yeah.
What is going on? What
were
is
just talking
going
about
on,
that.
y'all?
It's all connected, people. It is all connected. Thank you, Random Rick, for seeing
Thank
that
you.
thread. Thank you for seeing that thread. Thank you for seeing that, sir.
Goblins.
Yeah. Somebody
Orcs.
protect this man. Protect this man at all
That
costs.
is wild to me.
Right. We always get back. It always gets back to it. You're like, well, where is this going? How does this connect with what the men of letters do? But boom, there you go, Random Rick, my man.
Could there be a theory in Random Rick? Do you think there could still be things like this out there? We just like they're not extremely determined, like they're not all extinct. Like the Skinwalker stories, people say they see giants now in the woods. The Bigfoot, you know what I mean? I'm just talking, but I'm just like, you couldn't kill them all.
No, you can't. These things still exist.
Yeah,
these are our cryptids. They're different now. They don't look like this anymore. Some believe that they evolved into Bigfoot. Some believe they evolved into something else. But these things were around, like Randall Rick is saying, in the biblical times.
There's a story Shadi sent me. It was like military stories. There's a story about, and we should play it for him one day, not today. You guys, there's a story, and I think it was in Ohio, where they were seeing Bigfoot people out there, and these things are running down deer and all types of stuff, bro. Like,
yeah.
So it's not the question that these things still are walking around. They're just probably so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So low population.
Yeah, it's low population, and we're so industrious now that they're not going to take a chance on us. Like, they're smart enough to know that we have weapons that could essentially wipe them out if we knew how to find them. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Not just the evil of men, which can be unbelievable evil. Humans kill all those things. Man equals apex predator. Absolutely.
I agree with that.
Yeah, man is definitely the apex predator now because we have the numbers and we have the technology. You know what I mean? So that's why we're the apex predators. But when we were hunter-gatherers, these things were. So I'm gonna keep going with the video, but that's insane. They were the average Neanderthal had the strength to pick up the average NFL linebacker and throw them through the goalposts. Just
pull that one up.
just because we don't kung fu. Lord have mercy. Yeah. I don't know if that would work against these things, but yeah, we do know kung fu. So let's keep going here.
I'll be right back, bro.
Their limbs were stocky. Their noses were large and broad. Their jaws were designed for eating meat, any meat, even each other's.
So they ate each other, y'all.
Neanderthals were smart, organized, and experts at war. Their hunting parties became small armies. In close combat, a Neanderthal could easily overpower 5 or 6 modern humans. No other species had a chance.
5 to 6.
Wherever Neanderthals went, all other human species in the area went extinct, except for us. We fled. We surrendered our land to the monsters and retreated. But wherever we went, Neanderthals followed.
All right, so I don't know if y'all got that. So the Neanderthals were wiping out the other hominids. Basically, they were encroaching on their lands and they were killing them and eating them. They would encroach on each other's land and kill each other, different tribes and stuff like that. So, this is the Neanderthal, and again, this is just the story that he's telling from the research that he's done, and this is what this gentleman's come up with. I'm not saying that's law. I'm not saying any of that, but that's from the information that he's gathered. That's what's up, Kobe? Kobe's back.
Back.
That's what he's came up with. So let's see here. Random Rick says the guy has a picture. This guy has a picture of where Al Jacob was behind him on his board. So when you see his fish, look at his fish in the corner.
I mean, yeah.
So, but yeah, they were freaky looking. And the thing about it is that they had to have those type of eyes, right? In order, because these guys could see in the dark. So they had to have those type of. So obviously their eyes look something like that. I mean, dogs can see in the dark, and dogs' eyes don't look like that. So maybe more similar to that, but I'm thinking they look more like that. So, I'll keep going here.
Neanderthals discovered that we were a valuable resource. Our species was useful to them in 2 ways. 1, our men were good for eating, and 2, our women were good for mating.
Wow.
No time in human history was more violent than when we shared the earth with Neanderthals. If your ancestors were alive today, they'd describe the most formidable beings, emerging from the darkness in the dead of night, huge muscles sitting atop a skeleton 25 times more dense than our own.
Isn't that crazy?
Their skin was thick, too tough to penetrate with most arrowheads. These creatures evolved during our last ice age and migrated from northern Europe. Their bodies were covered in black fur. Their backs were hunched like a gorilla, but they weren't slow. Neanderthals were agile, much faster than us, despite our smaller size and lighter weight. Their broad noses evolved to give them an extremely sensitive sense of smell and taste. They could detect our scent for miles. A Neanderthal's eyes were enormous, sunken with split pupils like a cat's eyes, allowing them to see extremely well in the dark. Like nocturnal monkeys today, who also have split pupils, Neanderthals' eyes contained a layer of tissue called tapetum lucidum. When you see an animal's eyes shining at night, you're seeing the reflection of this special tissue. It's a type of night vision. Light enters the eye and passes through the retina. Tapetum lucidum acts like a mirror and reflects more light back into the retina.
Now let's get back to these cryptids that people are seeing when they see these eyes reflecting back at them. See red eyes. Yep, they see reflective eyes. Some are red, some are amber, some are yellow, some are orange. You know what I mean? And they are seeing the stuff in the woods, people. This is happening, right?
Random, that's funny, but low key, you're right. That's what they look like. That's what they probably look like, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Baka?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah,
not Baka.
It's like Baka, Baraka, or something like that. Yeah,
Baraka,
something like that.
Something like that, right?
Baraka. Well, Baraka.
I was gonna say something. I forgot I mean, it's weird. It's weird because I watched it, and if anybody knows me or has seen me out here before, I'm an anime fan. There's a show called Baki, and they unearthed a caveman, and he looked a lot like these things. His neck was like more like solid. He had fangs. He had like teeth, claws. I mean, he had fangs. He had cat-like eyes. And then you're talking about how this would be a thing we always would remember. Yep. Man, this is weird. I don't know.
These people who create this content and create these movies and create these anime, who create this entertainment for us to digest, they read books. They research things. they know. They have a good idea what this stuff looks like. They know what they're putting out there. Let's see what Nathan White said. So I don't know. This is messed up. We used disease to wipe them out. Once we started training with them, they were smaller than us and not as smart. I don't know about that, Nathan.
That's a thought we can look into as well.
You could be right. And again, we're just going off of the information that this guy, is presenting.
In this we didn't show it, but they discuss like Hobbit type creatures too, like they're humanoid Hobbit. Like they were not called hobbits, the different name, but I don't know, man. I'm kind of blown away because
because there were other hominids on Earth after the Neanderthal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they were there too. What do you say? Hobbits are dumb. I like hobbits. I like the Shire. I like the Harfoots.
They're not good fighters.
No, they're not. This is the first I've heard of giant night vision Neanderthal. Yeah, no. This is the first time I ever heard it too, because Nathan, the victors write the history. So we were told that we wiped them out. I always thought that we wiped them out. I always thought that, and this.
I thought we breeded them out.
Okay.
Wiped them out and like the same time breeded them out. So.
I'm glad you said that because I don't know if we'll get to that in this video, but yes, both and. So we did breed them out, but here's the thing. So when they consensually did unconsensually did things with humans, and they had offsprings and they had hybrids of Neanderthal, Homo sapien, the women could procreate, like the females could procreate, but the males were sterile.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So like a hybrid female could mate with a Neanderthal or human and procreate, but the hybrid male could not. So yeah, I'm seeing it sounds more like Magic Viking, similar to me.
Man, I don't know.
The best reports of Neanderthal. You silly random red.
You're silly.
You mofo.
I'm kind of blown away because like it's in our stories over and over again. There's goblins in a lot of our stories, even back to like the Dark Ages and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, over and over again. It said, then how did they begin if they couldn't make babies? That makes zero sense. Who begin?
The Neanderthals? They could mate with each other.
Yeah, the Neanderthals could mate with each other, and they broke off from a different hominid.
He was saying the hybrids couldn't mate. The hybrid males couldn't mate.
Right, opposite to donkeys. Yeah, because donkeys can't procreate. It's like the Neanderthals are old. They were an older version of hominid.
Okay.
And Homo sapiens showed up.
So why did we just show up? I don't know, man.
Is it? Oh, okay. So just a bunch of jackasses.
Yeah.
Well, I've talked about how we showed up.
Yeah, that's true.
I've talked about how we showed up. Now not a lot of people believe that. It's the story of the Anunnaki, which is the Sumerian religion. They took an existing hominid on Earth and they put their DNA in them, and they created they created a Adamo after numerous of tries to create a working class for them. You know what I'm saying? So, it says, oh, you're laughing. It said God made us. Yeah,
that doesn't take out what I said. Doesn't mean God didn't make us.
Right. Right. God makes everything.
Yeah.
That God made the donkey.
Yeah. That's interesting. That's a theory. I mean, that's something we don't have to discuss tonight. But yeah, I mean, none of that says God's not real or whatever. It's just
absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, just because a certain religion says that a more advanced being came to Earth and tampered with the DNA, of an existing hominid on Earth does not mean that God did not make, that being. They believed in something. They believed in a higher power, a higher being,
and
a higher consciousness.
A lot of what you hear in the Bible have came from the Sumerian texts.
Right.
A lot of narration, a lot of books and novels come a lot from Sumerian stuff. So, super interesting stuff. But no, I don't think it takes away from any religion in the day.
Right. Right, exactly. Yeah, I mean, you can't make anything without God. You are God. You were created from Him. Is our religion say that, and our religion say that you're God and you're living life, and you're having an experience, as a being of God. Let's see here. We share more with pigs and chimps than anything else. We put human blood in chimps, and then live for 7 days. Yeah, we are very closely related to the chimpanzees,
but not like it's like a percentage that isn't like we're close, but not as close as we obviously as like people say we are.
Right.
I need to look at that study again. I don't want to misquote it, but we say that, but we're not really close to much things on this planet.
No, because we can't reproduce with them. You can't create anything off of it. But Neanderthals and Homo sapiens could.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but okay, so I'll keep it rolling here. Let's get it.
This biological adaptation is seen in many different animals: cats, dogs, deer, nocturnal birds, and many more. Not us. We can't see in the dark, but Neanderthals could. Some psychologists believe this is why so many people are afraid of the dark. It's a generational trait.
There you go, guys.
A defense mechanism encoded into our DNA after thousands of years of being hunted at night. But the mouths of Neanderthals were the most terrifying part of all. Their teeth were twice as big as ours, with a bite force that could crush human bone. Neanderthals built communities. They developed technologies used mostly for hunting. Hunting was a Neanderthal's most important activity. A Neanderthal size meant they needed a huge amount of food. Their diets were 97% meat. Each fully grown adult had to eat more than 4 pounds of flesh every day to survive, and they didn't care where the meat came from. Aside from hunting mammoths, rhinos, bison, and giant cave bears, Neanderthals also hunted each other. Tribes would raid villages. Rival Neanderthal groups would not only kill their enemies, but eat them as well. And there's plenty of evidence of this. Fossilized bones show clear signs of butchery. The Neanderthals' favorite food, human marrow. Neanderthals were so powerful and confident, they hunted and ate cave lions. Cave lions weighed more than 700 pounds. Our ancestors didn't go anywhere near big cats, but a cave lion was no match for a Neanderthal.
No match.
Same with bears. Our ancestors ran away from bears. Neanderthals grabbed spears and ran toward them. And it wouldn't take long before those spears were aimed at us.
Hey, Neanderthals would see these things and they'd be like, run the fade.
Bro, when you get a chance, watch Blocky, because that's what he was. He was like any animal, he went after him. He was killing. I mean, it has nothing to do with it, but like, it's just weird. It's just weird that I can see the correlation. That's just a little show on Netflix.
These people read.
Dude, it's weird, bro.
They read. They know this. They know this stuff. So we got a question here. So now we know that they are no Neanderthals. They were killed by bears and big ass lions. You silly? You're like, oh, that's what happened to them. They said this guy is not so fun. He seems like his research is lacking. It was entertaining. Well, it's made for entertainment.
Facts. To be fair, it's made to entertain. We can't substantiate any of his claims.
Nope, not at all. But it's very fun to listen to. And look at the correlations between them, because we are drawing correlations to stuff that's out there. So you can
ignore that if you want, but we are definitely drawing lines to things that you read and seen your entire life.
Right. So there's that. And again, you might not draw those comparisons, and that's fine.
That's true.
But that's good too, because I don't like I like a community, but we don't have to always agree on everything, and it's okay to challenge this stuff. For sure. But and just do the research, like Billy Carson says. He has some of these outlandish, crazy things that he'd be talking about. He's just like, look, don't listen to me. Just do the research. It's in the text. Look at the text. It says it. So but this entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's very interesting. And and I definitely I knew I was going to get a little pushback because humans think that they top shit. They've always been top shit.
Yeah.
They haven't. They haven't. So let's see here. I watched some of his videos, and he's off center on what is available for research. He has said some shit, and that is not grounded. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah,
I agree,
yeah,
and not to defend him, but he also will go back in his videos like, all right, most of the stuff probably isn't true, X, Y, Z. But I do understand. He's doing a lot of this stuff for purely to entertain you.
It's entertainment, yeah.
Give you a what exactly I think what the show is, like what if, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if this was a thing, or like, basically.
Yeah, so. And if you watch the videos to the end, he'll tell you his opinion on it. And like if it's like he'll give you this whole story, he'll do this whole dissertation, and he'll be like, "It's cap," and you're like, "Wait, I was so entertained." He's like,
"Yeah."
It's like they've never heard of this person. They never went to that school. These facts don't line up with that thing. So he'll do that too. If you I don't know if you watched the videos all the way through or cut them off in the middle because you're like, man, this is all cap. But he'll break that down. He said saber-tooth tigers fact us up for millennial. Yeah, they did with us, but they didn't with these guys.
according to like the research he's done.
According to the research that he's done. And at the end of this video, he's like, I checked. A lot of this stuff probably happened. I can't prove that it happened, but from the research that I've done, that's my conclusion. His conclusion was that I think a lot of it happened.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I'll keep going here, but I like the pushback, guys. I like the I like the comments and all that stuff. So
he ain't paying us,
right? Yeah, he ain't paying us. No, not at all, not at all.
Around 125,000 years ago, our ancestors settled the Levantine region. The Levantine is now East Africa, Israel, and Western Asia. The Levantine sites show our ancestors developing tools, creating jewelry, and...
This is going to get long, so let me I'm kind of go over here toward the end here. Let's see here. Yeah, go here.
Physicality of Neanderthals that I presented in this episode is based on physical evidence from bone and fossil records. Almost everything.
Wait, hold on. So this is where
we don't know for sure if they had fur, but we do know Homo sapiens are the only primates without thick fur. But we still have a thin layer of it.
Some people have a thinner layer than others.
What's that supposed to mean?
Have you looked in a mirror? You should rename this channel Journal of a Receding Hairline.
I think you're exaggerating.
I got 2 words for you. Propecia.
Anyway, every animal alive during the Ice Age had thick fur, and no Neanderthal needles or needlework has ever been uncovered. So either evidence of Neanderthal clothing is yet to be found, or they really were covered in fur, as suggested in the book. We also know we coexisted with Neanderthals. We know we fought them for 100,000 years, and we know they spent most of that time winning. But eventually, the tide turned. Nobody knows for sure how this happened. Modern humans were probably more intelligent than Neanderthals, but that's debatable. They had the same size brain that we do. Our eventual victory could have been a combination of luck and survival. We were hiding in caves, but we weren't idle. We were intelligent and we were industrious. We knew that if we were going to take our land back, we'd need to innovate. Neanderthals were winning. They didn't have to innovate anything. So it's possible that while waiting, planning, and building our numbers, an early human invented a bow and arrow and other ranged weapons. We were no match for Neanderthals up close. But if we could attack and harass them from a distance, then retreat to our caves, we would have an advantage. Then there was the Campanian Ignimbrite eruption in Italy. You can't overestimate the power and devastation of this eruption. There were pyroclastic flows that were over 3,300 feet high. They flowed over mountains. Yeah. The eruption blasted out 6 of these flows. All life within 60 miles of the crater was destroyed. The ground and water was covered in up to 4 feet of volcanic debris in some places. Debris has been found as far away as 1,200 miles from the crater. And every time scientists dig up new information on the eruption, it gets bigger. And it's overdue for another eruption. If you want me to do an episode on that, let me know, but be warned, it's scary.
I'm cool. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Say less.
No matter how it all ended for Neanderthals, one thing's for sure. We mated with them, willingly or otherwise. Everything I mentioned about the impact of their DNA on modern humans is accurate as far as we know.
Norris.
Now, as far as Neanderthals having dark skin and dark fur, that's doubtful and debatable. We know that fair skin and blonde hair evolved in Northern Europe, Neanderthal territory. There's also a theory that Neanderthal DNA created redheads.
Oh, is that why they're crazy?
Be nice, that theory is still being debated.
What's the debate? They're crazy.
No, the theory is being debated.
It's no theory. Redheads are nuts.
My
The
dog needs to
Neanderthal
shut the
theory.
hell up.
Okay, take it easy. I had a bad experience with a ginger. Maybe I'm painting with too broad a brush.
The fish, man.
But after all this violence, we have something to celebrate. There was no guarantee Homo sapiens would rule the world, and we almost
What
didn't.
the hell?
But here we are. We made it.
Yes.
We are now the apex
Probably
predator of our planet. But there is a theory that Neanderthals survived. Still vicious, still powerful, still covered in hair, still lurking in the dark woods. But they evolved to be much bigger, much taller. This theory says they've become Bigfoot.
Ooh,
That's a different episode.
we thought.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. My name is AJ. That's Hecklefish.
Fin
All right, y'all.
Homo erectus.
This has been the Wi-Fi.
The jokes he's making about Homo erectus was hilarious. We didn't.
We didn't go do that.
Yeah, but yeah. So basically, you're like, okay. So what happened? How do we win? And I didn't even get to the part where they talk about how they almost had us extinct. Like our DNA, we're like 0.001%. Differentiate our DNA differentiated by 0.001%. Most are like 1 point something. What does that mean? That means that we're on the brink of extinction.
Oh, because we're not so diverse.
Right, we're not so diverse. Right, yeah. Our DNA.
I've heard that before.
Yeah. After they changed, what is it? After they changed their weaponry, gingers used the giant and lived in caves. They could kill 100 men before falling. I thought he's putting some facts out there. We won because Neanderthals are made up. Yeah, well, science says different. Science says different. Sorry, man. But yeah. So that means there are like at some point there are like 40 to 50 of us left on Earth. So there's a lot of birth defects though too. You know what I mean? Like we get sick a lot. Why is that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's weird.
Animals don't get sick like that. So
that's interesting, bro.
Yeah. So, So that's my dissertation. You know, and again, I did it because I love stuff like that. I'm a truth seeker and all that good stuff, and it ties into what we love so much are the cryptids.
It tied into
some science that the Earth is flat. Not good science.
Not real. Yeah, not true science. No real scientists.
Right. No real science. Yeah. Like we said, like when we began the show, we're like, hey, if you took any kind of anthropology class and any kind of high school level, you know all this stuff when it comes to the different hominids that walk the Earth. You know, that.
I always thought that was a fact. I didn't know it was something that was that to not be real. Like
right. There are different versions of humans on Earth. That's just that's just science. Neanderthal science. Let's go.
We can agree to disagree, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, but that's the thing. Like it's Neanderthals, and how we escaped them, how we won, is that we knew the cave system. So we built cities in caves. There's a system in the Middle East that can I think it's like it was like 300 people or maybe more. I've been in thousands. I can't necessarily remember. It's in the video. I just went by it because it's a long video. I didn't want to drag the thing on, but yeah, there are cases that they found that can hold people for years.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? And that's how when we had that fallout from that volcano, we survived it. and a lot of Neanderthals didn't. And then, because like you said, we breeded them out. You know what I'm saying? In some science circles.
Well, it just sounds like he was saying our weaponry, like we were shooting bow and arrows at them. So like, if I'm on a cliff.
I know that probably just gave him disease, Blake. Well, I heard that happened to the indigenous people who were here. So, our ancestors and yours. So, yeah. I'm sorry. What did you say though?
I forgot what I was saying. I think this whole. I don't know, because like whether they're talking about how strong and fast they are, he mentioned like our weaponry, like bow and arrows and throwing spears, but would that really change the battle? It would have to be some type of cataclysm that volcano,
right?
Basically,
yeah, like volcano
terrifying,
creates an ice age, because that did happen. Like that volcano basically created an ice age, and a lot of the food that the Neanderthals ate died. You know, and like the underground caves and caverns, there's water that runs through that stuff. On the surface of the planet, that stuff is poisoned. You know what I'm saying? So, and it takes generations for that stuff to to filter out and and things so it's digestible. So yeah, man.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
shout out to bro. That was dope. I want to know. For me, this ties into like and I'll be kind of scanned over a little bit because it's kind of something we already did. But Sons of Anak, like you look at their stories; those are humans fighting giants,
right?
And they won because of their faith. Yeah. So what happened with the Neanderthals sound like giants to me in some certain way, and we survived.
Yeah, I think they were maybe a giant level threat. They didn't necessarily have the physicalities of the giants, right? Like the height and all that stuff, but they definitely had the strength. Yeah, because they weren't like super tall.
They weren't 10 feet.
No, they were super tall.
Oh,
go ahead.
Well, you're telling me that we had to deal with these things, and then we had to deal with giants, or the other way around?
We dealt with it all. We dealt with it all, man, and that says a little bit of something about us, though, too. Just as Homo sapiens, we should be proud. You know what I'm saying? Like that we were able to do that. That we had the ingenuity to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? While they, some of these things almost made us become extinct, we still were able to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Nathan White said, maybe this is how we got Kung Fu. We learned pressure points and how to get in close without injury. We took them out with quick hands. Possibly, man. But see, I love that it's and you're probably just being facetious, but I love that it spawns these kind of questions. You know what I mean? Because where did that come from? Why did it happen? How were we able to run the fade to things that we were clearly physically outmatched by?
And why did we kind of keep, like, even to this day, we're still very competitive. We still keep our weapons sharp and ready to go even with each other now. Like, why are we so warriors? Like, kind of, we are warriors in some type of sense. We're always fighting. There's always disagreements. Like, because we need to deal with.
Right. And we came up with throwing stars to keep.
I don't know, man. It's kind of interesting to me.
Yeah, I think it's a cool breakdown of just of like why you have the survival instincts that you do have. Yeah, they may be dulled because you're not living that life every day. You're not being hunted every day. You're not this or that. But I mean, when it kicks in, it kicks in. Like, have you ever been in a situation where it is a survival situation and you have to make a decision, and just how life slows, like your reality, your life slows down.
Yeah,
where you can process things.
Yep.
And make a decision off of that. But you've never been in no shit before. You know what I'm saying? But somehow you're able to do that. So look, people can understand that our ancestors were not dumb, and just as a species, as flawed as we are, it's a hell of a design.
Yeah, something. And it was something you can't do that our ancestors could do. I feel that's a different conversation.
Oh yes, but absolutely. And there's something that we lost, I believe, when we were altered. You know what I'm saying? Because like while there are hominids on Earth, and they may not have been as smart as Homo sapiens, they were more spiritually mature.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true. We talked about that before.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, so they said, "This is why I carry a tomahawk and a whip." Yeah, I mean, tomahawk and a whip. I can see a tomahawk and whip. What are you, Castlevania? Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Killing bats.
But Nathan does have these. He just sent me this very cool thing, and I haven't gotten it yet. But it's badass, and I do need to get one. So he's I want to clear that up. Metal cane whip. Yeah, he has a metal cane. It's dope. It's dope. He sent it to me. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to get that. I haven't gotten it yet because I get busy. I just forget to do shit. Right. But it is something that I do want. It's better than carrying around a firearm to me. Stinger Tools has some nice.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
He's absolutely right. Yeah.
I did provide for that Castlevania because that's exactly what I pictured when he said that.
I had to do it. He wasn't being facetious when he said. So I don't know, guys, man. I think, like I said, I think that these things still do exist, but they evolved into something different.
Yeah, for sure.
And the stuff, the things that people see in the woods. You know what I'm saying, and that they can't explain. That's what I think they are. So, let's see. Cold Steel cane whip is legit. Yeah, I think. Did you send me that? I'm sure you sent me that.
It's a cane that can be a whip. That's pretty cool.
Shit is dope, man. It's super dope, super cool. So we could probably close this session and get into the cap or no cap.
Cap or no cap.
Bro, you want to tell them what the cap and no cap is all about?
Cap or no cap, we it's basically like the videos on the internet, videos on Instagram, videos on TikTok usually, or even YouTube videos, and they say that they're paranormal, like they caught it on camera, and we kind of say if it's real or not. Most of the time, it's cap. Cap means it's not real. No cap means it is real. So most of the time it's cap. I'm not gonna lie, but it's kind of fun to maybe believe that it's real. So
yeah,
I enjoy it.
What do you say? Oh, something disbelief, or what do you say? I forgot how I say it. Yeah. Okay. Suspend your beliefs. Suspend your belief. Basically. Suspend your beliefs. Definitely is it. So y'all try to be Daredevil. How did dude go come on and say this cap immediately? We ain't posted. We ain't seen no video yet.
Jeez,
Lee, that's our pops. He'd be like cap immediately. Like golly, man. So a lot of these, I think every single one of them. And I'm sorry, guys. I was on an Instagram kick.
I went after it.
Yeah, and so all these are going to come from Instagram. As we all know, I can't blow up the image. I don't have OBE or anything like that. So I'm just going to do the best I can. Hopefully, you guys can see the images and the videos and all that good stuff. So,
all you can do.
Yeah, let's get into it. So this is the first one. What y'all think? Cap or no cap?
Is the person's name for when things get creepy. Take a look.
Dispatch to 329.
329, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to a lady. I saw her walking by the store, and she said she's looking for Mr. Griffin. Her name is Miss Abigail.
What?
Did you say Miss Abigail?
Yes, ma'am. She says she wants to see Mr. Griffin, and I told her that the canvas is closed, that she should come tomorrow morning, and she might see Mr. Griffin.
Are you sure you're saying Miss Abigail? Like, she's been passed on for 2 years now.
Come again with that, please?
Miss Abigail she died 2 years ago.
You mean you can't see the person I'm talking to?
No, there's nobody in front of you at all.
Nah,
Hell.
Nah,
No.
yeah,
It's not until he says the
Hell
person's name
no.
when things get creepy. Take a look.
Oh.
just repeat. Yo, what's up, man? What y'all think? Cap or no cap?
Only reason I'm gonna say Cap and chat, let me know, is that when he said Miss Abigail and the lady on the radio knew exactly what he was talking about. Also said Miss Abigail. Like you would say like, oh, so and so, like, or like Abigail so and so, and you wouldn't just say, oh, she died 2 years ago. But hey, if it's real, that's creepy. So
I'm saying no cap on that one. He just like, I already put that up. My bad. Yeah, I'm saying no cap, man. I think it's Trillville. So, y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think. I'll go to the next video here. I can't remember. This is a variety of things or what? Yeah, I think it's a variety of things. So, let's see. Yeah,
that's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
But I mean, it could. I mean, hey,
okay. Yeah. Hey, you did your job. You did your job. Is that what you're trying to do? Say gunfire probably is on outside. He is security.
Oh, what up, Cafe Smitty?
What up, Cafe Smitty in the building, man? Thank you for pulling up, brother. Thank you for pulling up, man. So we'll go to the next one here. Alright, let's see here. Scary things caught circling the deep web. Yeah, the variety.
Ooh, I don't like this one.
I don't know what that was.
I've seen that one before. There's like a thing. There's like
you
a
gotta get out.
Above.
Oh shit! Okay, I missed.
You're gonna lock yourself in the laundry room again. You're not leaving. You're not.
Shut up. Pennywise, are you down there? Are you? The fuck is that?
Cap.
Oh hell no.
That's Cap.
Yeah, it's Cat. Where she ran.
Who are you saying goodnight to? Who? Good night. Jagger, there's no one up there. Who's up there? Show me.
It travels Cafe Smitty.
Oh hell no. He's sitting up in the vent.
That's crazy. So silly.
Hey, vente.
All right, yeah, what's y'all? All right, so I'm hearing Cap.
I mean, someone could be. I don't know, man. I'm gonna say Cap. Some could be no Cap though.
No, okay, I said, this video is a bunch of broke ass fans. He said, all right, I got one for you there. Hold on. Don't even trip. Let's see here. He said Cap on the most. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I feel that. Let's see if this one moves you. Come on, Shad. Get it together. Here we go. So, shadow people caught on camera. What y'all think?
For bed. It's just a peaceful night here. Get ready to go to bed myself. What the fuck is that?
Shit.
What?
Oh!
Crack. Every time I turn off the light.
Oh, I hate this one.
Watch. See that?
Hell nah, bro.
No thanks.
I'm not feeling that at all. Shit.
Okay. So Joe believes the one white. Okay, the little white kid.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
They said it in the vet.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, I'm out of here.
Y'all may able to. That second time's a little dark, but that side, that is crazy.
Maybe I go like this. Y'all see that?
Oh shit, man. Nah, bro.
I
didn't close the door? What?
No, I got to push it.
Bernard, He never lets me fall. And then I see that.
That's cap.
And this is the third time I've come through, and this is exactly how I see them.
That's not a shadow person.
No.
I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't play around with it.
Well, definitely not.
What is that?
All right. What y'all think?
It was all right. I mean, probably cap on most, but
cap on most.
That one was behind him. That was a good one. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
And like behind him in the reflection. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, if it's special effects, good on you.
Yeah. Good work.
Yeah. See if I can get this to go. All right. Here we go. All right. So here's another one. Let's see. Random Rick's calling Cap. You calling Cap on everything. Capatron.
Capricorn.
Capatron. Capricorn. They just said, seen that shit before. Not fun. Shadow figures are not fun at all. Same name.
Thinking no Cap. Like I don't know, man. I'm not playing around with no shadow shit.
Shadow figures suck.
I don't like that shit at all. Yeah.
We used to have one over there on Markham Point, and that thing would always just he peek around the corner and just be gone, or you just see him out the corner of your eye. I don't know if you remember him. You're too young.
No, I used to see. I used to see it in like my half awake, half asleep stuff though.
And you're what?
Like like you're like half awake, half asleep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When you get that what is it called? Sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Looking in our bedroom. Crazy story. That's why I kind of looked. We were shooting a video, and I thought I saw something, but I ain't seen nothing peek at me since. So.
Right, I cannot be in that room. I cannot be in that room doing this show. It is way too dark, bro.
It's not that dark. It's not that dark when you're here, though. I got that light behind me.
Okay, there's just too many things you can't see in the background, bro. I'm cool, but they said when my kids were born, something came around. Oh, what do you think that was, Nate? So I was like, after shadows, all the facts.
Cap on everything.
Facts. Why you call a cap on everything, man? Don't be like that. That sparkles and shit. Yeah, I was bad. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about
What's
that.
sparkle? That's just like my.
You talk about my shit.
You got your shit lit up, boy.
Yeah. Oh, you think with the ancestors? Okay. Did you feel any type of? So you felt okay? There was no malintent or anything like that. But my ancestors, you gonna show up? Don't show up as a shadow, like.
Yeah, I'm not.
Like, can you just be a wisp of wind or something? And ran the house? No, because what is that? I had a shadow man. We called him the shadow man. I've talked about it in the show. He was, he'd be everywhere, man. He was standing over Shell one time when she was sleeping. It's just crazy. She had one runner out the crib.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was nuts. All right, so I'll play this knife up. Yeah, but shadow people, man, that's nothing to play with. Little Kobe saging. Stop being scared.
Hey.
I'm being scared, little Nick.
I don't play around with that.
Amy?
Nah, no.
What y'all think? What y'all think? We're gonna play it back for you.
Amy? Amy?
Cap or nah?
Oh no.
No, that was the problem.
I'm gonna say, man, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna say no cap. I'm gonna say cap. The laughing was too video game-ish, so I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. But I'm gonna say no cap for the fun of it.
I'm gonna say no cap.
Yeah.
For the fun of it, I'm gonna say no cap. What y'all think?
They gonna say cap. I know for a fact.
Random Rick will say cap on everything.
Chat is tough, man.
Chat is tough, bro.
They don't go for everything.
No, they don't.
Well, I respect it. I do.
Me too. They're like, nah, you're not gonna hit us with the okie doke. So Nathan White said, not enough energy to fully form. So they're shot. Black eye. Ooh, we got to do a dissertation on that, bro.
I think I can look into those.
You got that?
Yeah.
You got, because that's considered a cryptid.
Yeah.
There's some good stories involving the black eyed kids. Nate, thank you for that, man. Well done. We'll do that. Yeah, guys, give us a if there's anything that you want us to do or cover, just let us know.
Yeah.
And if it's appropriate for the show, we'll do it.
Yep. Sure.
Just let us know. Let's see. You never seen one before?
You ever seen a black cat children?
I haven't. I never want to.
I'm good on that. Yeah.
Well,
Cat.
Still cat. Still cat.
I like that. I'm gonna say no cat, but I take that back. Wasn't scary though, but I'll say no cat.
Other than what they got with Fergie.
All right, so I'll be right back again. Bro, I had too much water, y'all. I'm sorry.
We keep pushing over. Super cat. Come on, man. Come on. I'm gonna go cat. It was too convenient. Hold on that. Let's see here. Just the Spider-Man of what the Spider-Man of Colorado? What polite ghost? Like to close the back door. Is a squatter? That's scary too, though. Like a squatter, like extra cat. How are they gonna be extra cat? Stop. It could be extra cat. Damn. Like what is it? Everything is extra. What's that? That commercial. I think it's like the shampoo extra, or maybe it's the soap extra. Anyways, we'll go to the next one. Shoot. All right. Some of the video played already. Let me get to it. And here we go. All right, cap or no cap? What y'all got?
Cap, but hell no. Hell no. Oh shit.
Who y'all think? Cap or no?
Hell no. Man, I know it's cat. I know it's cat, but
is it cat?
Shooter.
Crack. I mean cat.
Yeah, you shoot. I ain't never seen a crackhead like that. I've seen the crackheads. I don't want to see a crackhead like that, boy.
Hey,
they'd be close to that though.
I gotta tell a story, man. I'm not gonna say the name or nothing like that because I know we. I don't know if we got family. I don't know if we got family watching this. But,
you already know what they're gonna say. You already know what they're
we can laugh about it now because it was a long time ago. But after my grandma passed, there was nobody in the house anymore or whatever and all that. So our grandmother passed, or whatever, and they had a back house where they had utilities like washing machine, dryer, and all that stuff like that. And somebody called my dad and was basically reporting. I don't know if you remember. It was basically reporting that the appliances got stolen or whatever. And my dad's like, "Well, who took them?" And they said, "Well, somebody said they saw so and so running down the street with the washing machine."
Running
down the street with the.
And this kid, he was a fan of the crack.
He was a fan of it.
What did Rick James say? Crack is a hell of a drug.
Crack is a hell of a drug. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. We gonna change you to crack is a hell of a drug though, because man,
because they said
I think crack makes the greatest athletes.
Makes you the best athlete. Take a little crack.
Make you a Neanderthal.
Then what's the name? Make you a Neanderthal. You stupid.
Yeah, they can leap tall buildings in a single bound.
Man. They said he was running down the street
with a washer.
Wash machine. Do you people know how heavy a wash machine is?
Man,
maybe a dryer. Dryers are lighter, but
definitely a washer machine. They got a tank in them, a water tank in it. You know they're heavy.
Yeah, the old school ones too, right? You know they're heavy. Let's see. Let me get to the comments here. Nathan White said he killed people in the house he was squatting at. He lived in the attic of a home and would sneak down when everyone was sleeping, would eat the food. The cops that found him were frightened by. Wait, what the feezy?
Oh, go back.
That was the Colorado.
Yeah,
the Spider-Man of Colorado.
I must have missed that. Okay,
that's crazy. That's not cap. Ooh, wee. They killed the people in the house he was squatting at. Why do you do that? They're bringing you the food. Cat. That was just stupid.
It was fun though.
That cracks.
Different.
Different. Way different. Appearance on how he could fit in a tiny hole in the ceiling of a closet where he stayed. That's just crazy. Like, yeah, how did he do that? Watching while riding a bicycle.
One hand on the bike, one hand on
one hand on the washing machine.
It's got like a radio.
If anybody can do what they can do,
Radio Raheem right here.
Come on, man. Y'all stop, bro. Stop, y'all killing me, man. All right, y'all. Let me get to the next one, man. Y'all trip, man. Yeah. Wait, I think I already showed this one. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, I showed that one already. I'm tripping. All right, hold on. Oh, yeah. I put this one on here just I needed to pass this along.
I think I like because some of the either. Go ahead, bro. We'll go through and then I'll say my piece.
Okay, bet. It's that scrap money. Yeah, but yeah, that's
why they take them. Yeah,
that's why they take them. Yeah. So I had to put this on here so it could save my life. So here y'all go.
Oh no. Not one of those.
Yeah. So y'all go ahead. I hope you non-believers don't believe this. So go. There you go.
It's on the internet. We've all heard of urban legends like Bigfoot, Yeti, the Loch Ness Monster, but what we're about to show you today is so disturbing that not even America tries to find these things.
Ooh.
Focusing on Japanese urban legends, and it's about to get real very quickly. I found this list on the internet, and as you can see at the top, these are like the not so scary ones, but I'm going to focus on this one. This is Kashima Reiko, or also known as the Curse of Teke Teke. The story goes that Kashima was a very lonely girl, and she didn't have many friends, so she wanted to, she made her way to a railroad track and decided to jump in front of the train where it severed her body. Kashima was split into two, but she didn't die. In fact, she spent some time crawling around looking for the lower half of her body. The legend states that once you find out about the story, you have exactly 3 days before Kashima comes to your house to try and steal your legs, or the lower half of your body in general. And basically, if you don't want her to get you, you gotta share this with somebody else. I mean, this is just the story, I'm just explaining it. Well, let's be real though, she's pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
So there you go, take it home with you.
Well, technically you share with everybody, so we all shared it together, so we're all good.
Oh yeah, we're good.
So you're all right.
What is
There's another good one. Maybe we should do the story mode. I don't know the whole story of the Japanese urban legend though. And you like sit in the bathtub.
The smiling woman is horrific. We gotta look into that, Kobe. The smiling woman. Can you write that down for us?
Yeah, I got you. There's something when you go in the bathroom at night and you say something, you do something, you go to bed, and like basically. The whole next day, you have to make sure she doesn't, like, you'll see a woman with black hair. You gotta make sure she doesn't get you, or you don't get, like, basically, like if you survive, you get, like, this, kind of, no, not like Bloody Mary, if you can pop that up. Not, it's, basically, though, you can get.
Whatever, Red. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kobe.
No, I'm not saying it right, so don't quote me. But like, basically, you have to stay away from her. She can't touch you. If you survive, you get like whatever you like dreamed of, basically.
So you have to survive what you dreamed of.
If you survive, you get like your like the wealth or like whatever you wish for, you get it. But like, it's hard to survive. Basically, I'll look it up. I'll put it on here next time.
You think you become a Highlander?
Yeah, you want to become a Highlander? That'd be dope.
I don't want to become a Highlander. I mean, you gotta run the fade every now and then. Like you lose your head.
They're gonna get my head.
Oh God! All right, y'all. We got a couple more of these. Then we just got some
smiling woman.
Yeah, the smiling woman. I need to know about that. There's a you can't outrun a chick for using her arms for legs. You deserve to be got. I ain't even mad.
Get your cardio. Get your cardio up.
Right. Let's see here. Don't answer the door. Let's see.
Leave. Stop. You gotta go. Shh. Calm down. What are you? Stop.
You're dumb. What is it? Cat.
Never. I would never.
I would never open the door.
Charlie, come on.
Nice house.
I don't even know how to explain what I'm seeing. Holy hell. No, this is crazy. Did you hear this last night? Oh, yeah. It was going last night. Now,
They're still doing it.
Charlie, come here.
Ooh,
I didn't see this one. It'll do it again.
They're still doing it. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all hold down the comments. I'll be right back.
What y'all think? Cap or no cap? There was a hand hitting the glass when you walked up. Yeah, there was two. Yeah, I think it's cap too, because who would open the door? I'm not opening the door for that. And the dog is too calm. I mean, the dog's not very bright. I don't know. I don't know why they went outside to open the door, but yeah, that was an interesting video. I'm gonna say cat though. Projection. Yeah. But what do y'all think? It was still hitting the door in the morning. This is no cap. Okay. Hopefully Rashad gets back here soon. How was your Sundays? Huh? People hitting the inside in the tape. Yeah, that could have been it. Yeah, you think every single video is capture? There was a hand tapping the glass when you walked up to it. At night, but would they do it in the morning too?
They're doing it in the morning too.
Did you see the hand though?
Those heavy Here we go.
It's crazy because it looks dark on the camera, but it's really not that dark.
Really?
Yeah. It's interesting. I like it like that.
Yeah, I like that meme. I'm sure y'all seen it. They be like there'll be a girl with a donkey donk. He'd be like, "Can you make it clap?" No,
oh yeah, the little clappers. They'd be mad too.
They'd be hot. They'd be hot, man. So Rhetoric says all cap. Nathan White says Replay it just in case I'm wrong. I can replay it.
Replay it like in the morning, you mean? Because we see the hands at night.
Nice excuse to look. You got your ass to look. I love how people are like evil. Come on. I know, right?
That's what I was saying with Cat.
Never.
Never opened the door.
Never.
I don't think anybody opened the door. I don't think anybody opened the door that saw hands that didn't have a body. You wouldn't open the door.
They're playing life on expert if they're doing that. All right, here, I'll show you. Wow. I'm not gonna even.
You got me. I ain't gonna lie.
Stop. You gotta go.
Stop. Come on, man.
Calm down.
But see, the dog is
What are
what's
you?
up with that?
Stop.
No thanks.
Charlie, come on.
See, the dog is reacting. So how's that cat?
I don't even know how to explain what I'm seeing. Holy hell. No, this is crazy. Did you hear this last night?
Oh, yeah.
It was going last night. Now, did you? Charlie, come here. I guarantee it's going to keep on. It'll do it again.
So it was doing it.
He said, "Holy hell!"
his reaction.
What I saw, Nathan, was like the trampoline thing moving, like the entrance, like the little fabric on it that moved.
Gee, really?
Holy hell!
I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see here. So we'll do this one. What do y'all think about? I think this is completely cap, but I figure I'd do it anyway.
Yeah, the dog wasn't tripping that hard. Like, if that was Ghost, but like if that was Ghost would be like hair up, freaking out. Like he wouldn't go outside. He'd be like, "Nah, I'm cool. I'm like, I don't know."
I thought the dog was tripping.
Okay, I could be wrong.
The dog was tripping. But Skinny doesn't think the dog was tripping either. So I thought the dog was tripping. But yeah, my dog would have been tripping more. So I feel that. But what a cat face video said? It said ratchet up, add some fun. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's why I think it's no cat.
Well, it made it better. Sure.
That's why I think it's no cat. Because
okay.
Yeah. That's why I think it's no cat, because they could have ratcheted up a little bit. So if they can do the hands, they should be able to do that. So I don't know. So check this out. So mysterious.
Cool. Yeah.
Caught on camera.
That's good. Whoa. Jeremy?
It's Cap.
Jeremy.
Where'd he go?
Jeremy.
Cool. The minute he turned his camera and they came
Jeremy.
back.
Ask that we all stand for one last song.
It's in a movie, isn't it?
Hey, we'll stop right up here.
Probably.
Yeah, I think it's in the movie.
Is it in the movie?
I forgot what it's called, but yeah.
Okay, so everybody.
But it'd be interesting, like, what the rapture happened, basically.
The rhetoric says no cat. He's probably being facetious.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Raptor.
It was like, you're with your buddy. Oh no, he's gone now. Like, come on, man.
You know, the Rapture got added to the Bible like
in the 80s.
No, I think it was like in the 1880s.
1880s. Okay.
Yeah.
I know they made a movie about it though, like back in the 80s.
Yeah, definitely cat Nathan.
The bike, right?
Yeah. The bike kept going. Come on, that was pretty good. The bike kept
that was
going.
pretty good. That was all right.
Yeah, I mean but I think the bike would go a little bit longer though. Like if somebody disappeared off of it, does that make sense?
I think it would just fall. I think it was just because on a dirt road, it would just fell over.
Yeah, you're on a dirt road. Yeah, not like you're on the street.
Yeah.
Cause like you ever jump off your bike like while
Yeah.
going, and then that mug will go.
Yeah, I mean that's true, but not on a dirt road. I think they'll hear it rocking.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, isn't that from like a movie?
I know you know the church movie. Okay, yeah. All right. I thought it looked cool. I didn't know where it was from.
I think it's cool. So I'm wrong. That's fun.
All right, so it's definitely Cap then. So we know that was Cap. And y'all recognize the movie. just spear no Yo, those mics be expensive too, bro. They be expensive, man. What is it? It was produced by a Christian group to the show with the rapture will look like. Okay, bet. I like that show Left Behind. That's pretty dope.
That was what I was trying to remember. It was a book too, wasn't it?
I believe so.
I think that's what I was trying to think about.
Yeah, I believe so. If that were real, that'd be freaky. All right, so I just did some fun videos. We decided to switch it up. This show, we're just trying to evolve and see what works and what doesn't work. We've been doing a lot of cap or no cap, so I was like, well, I like these videos. There's some pretty cool content. Yeah. Oh yeah. A lot of books.
I was wondering if like maybe we don't have to do the cap or no cap, but we can just like say like I mean, I guess it would be still cap or no cap.
Guy that think that's more real. Okay, when you say so we don't have to say it's cap or no cap.
No, I don't know. We can think about. But I do want to do the fun videos too, like are real, but
gee, Lord, I don't know. I know Shell likes the cap or no cap.
I do too, but like we can mix in like some BS in it too. I feel that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
So, all right, so we'll keep it a cap or no cap.
Yeah. Okay. And then maybe we can mix it too. So these are just some fun videos that I saw for content creators. Figure I throw their stuff up here. Got it from Instagram, like the other ones have been. I thought this was pretty. This is pretty funny. Let's say, isn't it all BS? I mean, I don't think so.
I would say probably 40. No, I would put like 70%. Probably
70%. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Well, my dog just came in.
That's a creepy thing to see every time that happens, bro.
I hate when they do that. All right.
What the hell is that thing?
I know, right? So here you guys go.
Brought together eager participants and mysterious creatures from across the region. Beings of all shapes, sizes, and origins joined in, with guests and cryptids alike finding common ground right at the dinner table.
Nah.
Flipped, claws were shaken, and everyone left with full stomachs and stories to tell. In a world where differences often divide, today's event reminded everyone that even the strangest among us have a place in the community, whether they're from the shadows or just down the street.
What the hell?
The AI created it.
That shit is crazy. I like it.
Give me one. So he said, what did he say?
He said, check behind you, bro.
He said, not a dog. No, it's a dog.
I think I see the dog on the couch. And then you're making that up.
Nah, she's right here.
Oh, okay.
She's right here. We'll let her hang. Well, no, I gotta close the door. You're camera hat man. No.
Okay, that was good.
People, full stomach.
That thing was walking. I ain't gonna do that. I'm not eating at that barbecue.
Definitely not. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Uh-oh.
They took care of it. We're good. I thought I was gonna have to do it. Nope, I gotta close the door more. Hold on.
Yeah. That was funny. I like those. That's why I think we should mix in like some fake stuff. Well, we know the 100% fake, just to, I don't know, keep it fresh.
Yeah, I figure it's pretty fun content, so why not? No cash shot, Smitty.
I hope not. I was gonna rewatch the second one again last night, but I got too drunk, or I had too many drinks. Basically, not too drunk. I wasn't drunk, but I was like, "It ain't gonna work out tonight."
No, I know what you mean. When you just had a little bit too much to like really focus on that.
Bro, that party was done by like 10, 11. People were home at like people bounced. I was like, dang, we got old. So
yeah, you're in your 30s.
I love it.
What it is, yeah.
I love it. Go on, I can go to sleep.
Heck yeah, like man, like I bro in Line Town. So we were talking like, man, shoot, we need to be home by 6. You know what I'm saying? Like when we go out, we get home at like 5 or 6. Like if it's nighttime and we're out, we just messed up. Like we're too old for that. Like what they do? Like, found some black eyed children at the door and won't say anything. Yeah, close the door. Do not let them in. You guys ever seen Dr. Sleep? I just found out about it. Watched the trailer, looked pretty good. Yeah, Dr. Sleep basically explains my life as a child.
Isn't Dr. Sleep part of I'm sure you can let me know, Random Rick. Isn't that part of The Shine or The Shining?
Yeah, it's part of The Shining. Yeah. Yeah, they just
do DoorDash.
Stop. Y'all are clowning.
Y'all
bro.
are funny.
Oh my god. Yeah, so
they're mad you didn't tip them, Nathan.
Right.
Tip them.
Right. And Random Rick, when I say it reminds me of my childhood, it's not full on, like, but I used to see a lot of shit as a kid. And it would remind me of that that movie kind of and that movie kind of damaged me. Like it didn't damage me. It didn't damage me. I'm tripping. It triggered me because I'm like,
triggered you.
That's the stuff that I was. Well, it was kind of like those were the fears that I had as a child. You know what I'm saying? Like going in the basement and shit like that. Where Dr. Sleep, that triggered me is like I would see stuff, like not on that level, but to that point, like I would see people going into the walls. You know what I'm saying? And just weird thing as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Seeing something that that thing ain't right. That's not a living person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
fuck that. No, I trying to cuss in this stream. Sorry, guys.
So, notes from my parents.
Yes, I'm sorry. That's bad, man.
This is a family show. This is a family show, sir. Now I was dropping F-bombs last week.
I mean, it's fine, but
yeah, every now and then it gets you. Yeah, what you see as a kid has effect. Something wicked this week still has me look over my shoulder at night. When leaves me, whoa. I haven't seen that.
Oh, the movie. I need to see that.
Okay. Bro, could you type that down?
Yeah, I got you.
A suggestion. My fear of the child opening the fridge and then only swallow lemonade. Kobe's like, yeah, me too, bro. Kobe, I bet you was happy when your older siblings got out the house, man. There was more food for you.
I honestly, man, if I'm be real, I missed y'all. Like I love having y'all around.
Oh, but
yeah,
we missed you too, man.
Yeah.
Well, y'all don't know, Kobe's a decade younger than me. He's a decade and a half younger than me. So
I got lucky because Tyson lived because you were like 23, I guess, 24. But
yeah,
so I got that for a while.
She's there for a while. I don't care, right? Yeah, people don't believe it. People don't believe it. Hey, look, Gen X, we don't age, baby. We don't age. Say if you raise your kids to ignore the cussing, they can listen. I do. Yeah. And we were raised not to cussing, in front of period. But we definitely don't, do it in front of our parents unless it like calls for it to explain the story properly to get the point across. But it's not at them. It's just part of the conversation. If that makes any sense.
We shouldn't be doing that. Period. We shouldn't be cussing on our parents. But I don't think Dad cares about shit. Like he don't care if you say that. But
well, with his dad, those are men.
Yeah, I mean, period. Mom doesn't care either, though. Like it's kind of like a rule from my grandma. Like that word is whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like other than that, I try to avoid cussing.
I try to do it in front. Like if I went pops, we talk as men, but like around mom, definitely, definitely. I try definitely not to, and with mom and dad, definitely not because hey, your mother's here, so you know what I'm saying. Like, what are you doing, Carlin? And shit. Yeah, I love George Carlin. See, black men all become the same age, height, weight, complexion, according to the police. Bolo, yeah. No, those are facts.
Don't call me 6'5". I'm I don't have nowhere to do that.
Yeah, I try to stay. I find another radar around them.
Stay away from the police.
Yeah, definitely. We were definitely taught that. So all right, y'all. I got one for you. This should have been on Cap or Nah. Real talk, Pete.
Ghosts aren't real. Explain this. If ghosts
that was funny.
Cap or Nah? Cap or Nah?
Eating ramen? That's funny.
Richard Pryor was a legend. His albums are great. Dad used to play them for us. They're damn good. Damn good. Hilarious. And Nathan White and I were talking just about like how comedians like back in the day, like the world is just too sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Like about what race, orientation outside. Just it's not that show, but we're just talking just about comedians. I think it's fun when you highlight the differences of people and you make jokes about it. It's all comedy. Like Dave Chappelle, he's like probably the last one who does it. I think that's hilarious. But again, I'm a Gen Xer. I'm an old dude. And
you want my opinion? I agree. I mean, I agree. Yeah, I agree to an extent. Like I think I do think we're somewhat sensitive, but if we can make jokes where it doesn't come off as offending an entire group, we should try to do the best we can. But I think we are very sensitive these days. I can't. I'm just kind of towing the line on both sides, but I think humor is humor. You know what I mean? If you take it as a joke, then
you're right. It's just a joke. It's not. I like when everybody has the same power. You know what I'm saying? Like you can make fun of that, you can make fun of that, but like everybody, anybody can get it. Like South Park, anybody can get it. Family Guy,
anybody can get it. Dave Chappelle, to an extent, was that. I thought the funniest skits, not to make anybody upset. I know Dave Chappelle has some,
I'm seeing that right.
People who don't like it too much, but I think the funniest skits when he made fun of like black culture in a way. Because he wasn't making fun of black culture; he's making fun of like the stereotypes that are in our culture.
That's it.
But not everybody understood that. But
yeah. No, the Toy is a racist movie, but it's funny. It's supposed it's shining light. Like I think, and this is just me because all art is subjective. I think that the Toy was casting light on the race. Like it was very self-aware of what it was doing.
Tropic Thunder, when old boy he did blackface, and some people were offended. I was like, what? They were making fun of people playing blackface. Like that's what I got it from. And I think most of the black community had the same feeling. Like they called it out in the movie. So I definitely agree. We have to be. You should be careful on some things and not be racist. Like you can be racist, but some things are just jokes, and it's not that serious.
Right. And like Nathan White said, Blazing Saddles. That's a part of it. These movies are self-aware. They're self-aware. They know what they're doing. Yeah. But there are some things that are not. That shit on Tom and Jerry with that fucking racist as shit. That's not fucking funny to me. You know what I'm saying? But
it's not. But you're right. Like you're like, yep, that's true.
Yeah. I'm appalled. Tropic Thunder. He'd be facetious, but as a ginger and Nate Whitey, I can take a joke. I bet you can. Nathan White. Oh, because Nathan White watches the Shell and Shine show. We get deep into it don't even be jokes. He'd be like,
what?
These motherfuckers. Yeah. So because everybody lives a different You know, we're all living a different experience, and like depending on who you are culturally, depending on you are as a person, as an individual, and all that good stuff. But I think comedy brings all those different people together, and you have to be able to make fun of each other to move past it, because it's all just a joke. For us for people to actually judge somebody by their outside appearance or what their preferences are is crazy. And I think comedians know that, and so that's why they make the jokes. But
I think it does depend on like how you grew up. Like I'm learning that as well. Like I think us, especially like Nathan probably had in his life too. So I'm not saying all black people, but a lot of black people, we roast each other. Like that's how it's kind of like if your best friends are the ones who kill you the most. So like. So when we hear other people getting fun of, it's not a big deal to us. We just laugh at it because it's like whatever. Like it's not a big deal. You know, you don't like that one I sent you. Like dude was walking and his friend's like he walked like Bigfoot. Like that won't make everybody laugh, right? So like a joke's a joke. So
that was so funny. Let the jokes. Yeah, I want to hear them. Like I want. Yeah, like I said, we need to live together and laughing. Yeah, like the 80s, that was prime for that. 70s too. That's prime comedy to me. 90s as well. 90s is in that.
90s had it, yeah. I think early 2000s had it. I think now we're just trying to figure out, okay, how do we? Because you know we have new information. How do we still make jokes without it being disrespectful? I think a lot. Because I think at the same time, people aren't as sensitive. I think sometimes people on the internet are louder than the general population sometimes.
That's absolutely true, because I mean, you think about the people that you run into in your life, they're not like that. The people that you interact with in your life outside of social media, they're not like that. They can freaking take a joke, they can make jokes, and like everybody is just, you know, almost on some kumbaya type shit. Like everything is cool, even if they have different political beliefs or religious beliefs or social beliefs or whatever. This is just me and you having a conversation and fellowshipping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So but anyways, off of that, we got serious.
Sorry, guys.
Let's get back to another cool video, guys. Sorry. But I think it's good that we can have these conversations.
I'm just glad we cleared the air. It's all love over here.
Absolutely. Let's see here. Nathan White said, hell, I was given N-word permission by friends to use it around them when telling jokes. They had all the same license with me. Yeah. Dude, people are so freaking sensitive about that word.
Yeah,
I am not. So yeah, I mean, so be it. If you know, I tell people to be careful. Don't use it outside the circle.
Depends on what circle, and that's for sure.
Yeah. We are the world. We are the children. Yeah, we are the ones that make a better place. So let's start living.
We gotta kind of try to get back to that more.
Absolutely, and it should be played out in the major news outlets, because it is more like that than what they're showing. So
yeah, that's true.
All right, let's get this. So again, another fun video I liked.
Oh no!
No thanks. Shit, what would you do?
She went under the bed. You gotta have your gun out. You gotta be ready, man. Resident Evil.
What the? These people are so fucking
right. That's what I think. A video game.
Yeah. Oh, Resident, like you said, Resident Evil.
Like Resident Evil.
I love, but I hate playing those games.
Do you like Biohazard? Man, I love that game, man.
Cap, yeah, this.
It's Cap. Yeah, it's Cap.
We're just fun videos.
It's just fun videos now. Yeah.
Biohazard. Yeah, Biohazard is by far the scariest thing I've ever played in my entire life. It's scarier than Silent Hill. It's scarier than Dead Space. It is. But Alien.
You played the Retribution one or whatever it's called, or the one with the sound in it?
Okay, that's why I bought that game like 10 years ago, right? Like when PlayStation 4 just came out.
Yeah.
And I got away from it. I got stuck on a part. Well, I made it past that part. Holy son of a...
That's what happened to me. Isolation. Wait, so sorry, I pulled these up. So, random Rick, I want to, and I have a camera from my PS5. I just haven't started it yet, but I gotta maybe put like a green screen behind me because I don't want everybody to have to see my living room. Or maybe I do want to do some scary streams.
Yeah, I could do that in my garage studio. We could do that.
I should figure that out. That'd be fun. We should
I
play.
thought I thought I got you a thing.
I do. I just have to set it up.
Okay.
Like I'd have to. It has to be a time. Now we're just talking podcast stuff, but it has to be a time where we like schedule it out and we do it. Though that'd be fun. We can play a game together, probably. Brandon, do you know any games that like we can play co-op that are horror? Yeah, I got a green screen.
Red or Rick, he's got a whole setup, bro.
Yeah, I got a green screen.
I got it for him.
I gotta move my couch around, or I gotta bring it upstairs. So I like the way it looks on camera now. I like to stream this way. So
you can put it in the basement. You got that area in the basement.
Yeah,
set it up.
Yeah,
that's. I mean, I don't know if you got anything down there now, but
yeah, there's some on PC. We're gonna get a PC at some point. Yeah, we're gonna get a PC at some point, bro. That'll make it easier in general having a powerful computer.
But you can hook the PlayStation up to the little deal, that little video card, whatever. I think you have one.
Oh, a Gato? I should get a Gato.
Yeah, and then do that, and then boom, you can stream it on OBE, I believe.
I was streaming. I tested it. I tested Elden Ring on Just Rewind with the camera. I got a PS5 camera, and it streamed down there. So.
Oh damn! Oh shit! There you go.
I have to put the green screen now. So we should start doing that, man. That'd be fun. I play. I react. I jump. That's really like Dead Space. I should just do a whole new run on that game again.
Yeah. I would like to do it. I never finished it. All right, y'all. We're getting back to it. Sorry, guys.
Sorry. There we go. Talking podcast.
Yeah. So let's get this. Oh shit! Hold on.
Wait, are they like in an
apartment store, like grocery store? Yeah,
that's a big ass apartment, grocery or whatever department store. Yeah. You can't even see the back of it. Hell no.
She said, "Hell no!" Just because it's too big.
It's too big.
That's what she said. What the feezy?
What is that?
Don't know. Well, you better go.
Yeah, we're faster than that, my friend.
Yeah. He's not picking them up, putting them down.
Ooh, shit. Yeah, you ain't running fast enough, bro. That's a big ass store, y'all. This nigga's still running. Ooh, shit, yeah. Random Rick, sorry, I see your chat popping up. Dead by Daylight. We can play Dead by Daylight together, Brian. That's on Xbox, but I'd have to get the camera from Xbox. I think it's free on Xbox.
I got that. Like whatever game system you need, I got it. I'm on it.
And he said the back. I know the back rooms on our PC. So yeah, one day me and bro have to get a PC.
I want to play the back room with Michael Jackson.
Wee! I want to play that so bad. Man, that'd be fun to play together too.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, it looks like back room. Yeah, it looks like back room.
Faz. How do you say that? Phasmophobia? Is that on PS5?
Phasmophobia. Well, you be having these weird ass games I've never heard of.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I play them all. I play all the games.
I'm like 2K. Like that's what.
You know, I'm playing Stellar Blade tonight, bro.
Yeah, I'm playing the last Negro on Earth. What?
Right.
What? That's a real game? Starring Tom Cruise.
Yeah, double tap. Yeah.
All right.
You need your trusty double barrel. Like you playing. Ooh, it's gamers is what's the game with the dude? He's like he kills demons. Doom. Is Doom considered a horror game?
That's good. Doom? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's it. That's starring RTJ. Yeah, I see what you did there.
Basic Arkansas. Oh no, not in Arkansas. No, yeah, I saw that. It's like going back.
Doom 3,
it's going like back in the ancient times, like Sword and Shield, right? That should be dope.
Doom?
Yeah, the new Doom.
Oh, I thought you said the last Negro on Earth. Like what? In Arkansas?
No, that'd be bad.
Starring RDJ?
RDJ? What a stupid.
Playing the character that he played in Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. I paid the fool.
He said, you people. You people?
What you mean, you people? They got so much flack because they also were making fun of somebody else who played like someone who was special needs. They did a lot in that film, bro. I gotta watch Tropic Thunder again.
It was like the last of the Mohicans type of comedy. Like you'll never see no comedy like that. Like after that,
I'm so glad the chat here is Simple Jack. Yes, they got so much hate for that. They're like, no, they're making fun of them. You guys, and people knew what they were trying to make fun of.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
To this last video, man.
Oh shoot, bro. Man, I'm loving the chat tonight. But no, that was so fun. That's a funny movie. Hey, we can also we can stream movies some nights if we ever have some time too. That'd be pretty dope.
Yep.
Down the future. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up.
Get your popcorn. All right. So what y'all think? It's again, this is not no cap or nah stuff. It's just a fun.
Yeah, it's a fun video.
Hello. Who are you?
Oh, these dudes. They make some good stuff.
They're good.
Billy, is that you?
Hell nah. What's her name?
Bailey.
Yeah, that look like Bailey to you? Looks like a Bailey to you?
Like, can you see out there?
That looks like a Lilith to me. Shoot.
Bailey?
That's an NBA. Oh. Man, I knew what was going to happen, too. That's good.
God! Bailey was like, come here. Nigga, no.
Oh, I mean, probably.
She was saying you're gonna be down here after the rapture. Yep. Okay. But did you see the video of the guy? The NBA goals.
That Bailey can get you a triple double.
Yeah. Well, for real. That's powerful. Did you see the video of the guy? And he's like, oh yeah, no, the rapture happened. And they're like, well, what happened? Like he went to the future. It was like 2187. And they're like what happened? The guy woke up in 2187. Like, what happened? Oh, you know the guy named Jesus? They're like, yeah, he's actually real. They're like, really? Like, yeah. What'd he do? He came and took all the Christians. Oh my God. So has it been terrible? Actually, it's been great.
We got free healthcare.
We got free healthcare.
No one's hungry anymore. I remember watching that.
This was so funny. Oh yeah, it's tricky. Yeah.
It's
yeah, we're done with the cap.
But what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix them in. So definitely there gonna be some no caps. It's just fun to watch those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
stuff we'll do. So like we'll mix in the ones that we know are not for real.
Yeah.
And then throw them in there and just kind of make it more fun. But yeah. Anyway, you guys got to see that. I can't remember what it is, but it was 2087. It wasn't 2187, right? It was 2087.
Something like that. Yeah.
that is young CT's assignment.
We do. I just need to, I guess, invite you guys to it some type of way, and I don't know how to do that yet. But yeah, we can do watch parties in there for sure. I know that. So I'm gonna get that going. Maybe don't watch like a horror movie, maybe one night when Rashad, because Rashad's really busy. I'm like, I need Rashad here. So whenever Rashad's free,
I'm just not home. I'm not home, guys.
Yeah, you're the busy guy. So
they keep me on the road. They like me catching flights. So
maybe someday we don't do a live, we'll just do a movie night, and you know what I'm saying? That'd be fun. But
definitely. But thank you for the consultation, Random. We appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
Random is a successful YouTuber. So is Cafe Smitty. So they've been doing this stuff for a while. So you know they know their shit. So you guys do give us advice and intel on this stuff. We write it down, and we try to implement it when we can. So Discord is a big thing that CT's been working on. So once he learns it, he'll teach me. And
it's a lot, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll go for there. So thank you for that. So yeah, please keep it coming. It is solicited advice. So thank you so much. Tropical Dundee and TH. What is TH? Tropical Dundee and TH.
Tropical Thunder and the Toy watch party. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. That'd be dope. People be so mad. They'd be so mad at the movies, but it's hilarious. It's funny. Look, hey. Last I checked,
and we don't gotta do horror content, whatever movie we're watching. It can be something like that. That'd be fun. Just kind of kick it with the squad.
Hell yeah, man. We like hanging out with y'all, man. Y'all are the community.
Yeah.
So Kobe and I did not get a chance to really go through pick which story you want to do for the
There's
show.
a lot of good ones you picked, bro. I think anyone, like the animated one might be cool, or the story of I don't know, bro. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So we have our favorite Skinwalker story.
Yeah, I love that one, but I don't know if you want to.
It sounds real, but it's not animated. It's not animated. No mention of gingers in those movies. was it Annabelle a ginger? No. Yeah, there's no mention. There's no mention of I think that's racist because Tropical Thunder and the Toy did not mention them. So they did not include them. We need inclusion. We need inclusion for gingers.
I say, I don't know, bro. I'm kind of leaning towards our favorite Skinwalker story. It was up to you. I know it's not animated, but it's pretty creepy.
Yeah. So okay, cool. So we'll do that. So we're gonna do our favorite Skinwalker story. And at this point, you just jump in. You just hang out and just listen. We'll be in the background, maybe talking shit here and there, but just
get some popcorn if you want to, and jump back in. But yeah.
And then after that, we'll sign off and
give you guys back your Sunday night.
Yeah, give you back your Sunday night. Yeah, what's up? All right, guys. Again, so this is our favorite Skinwalker story. And we had some animated stories, and we'll probably do those another time. But we just love the story, and so we're gonna share it with you guys. Grab your drink, grab your popcorn, whatever you're doing, and just take a listen. I think it's pretty long. It's like 19 minutes, so just if you can hang out with just something a little longer, please do. Check it out.
My father told me a story once. I'll never forget it for a few reasons. I think it's the first story he ever told me as a child. It's also the story of how my grandfather died, but honestly, that isn't the reason. You hear stories on TV, or sometimes you overhear something in a public place. People talk about ghosts and aliens, and you think to yourself, that ain't real. They're making it up, or they're mistaken, or they're crazy.
This is supposed to be a true story, by the way, y'all.
You just can't believe it. That is, until something happens. Something that brings it all together, connects the dots in a way you didn't think of before. Maybe it happens to you, or maybe you hear the same story again and again from different people. It doesn't take long for the world to become a lot bigger than you thought it would. As I said, this is a story my father told me, but I never believed it, even though he swore up and down it was true. It wasn't until I started clicking around on the internet that I started to believe. I started to hear other stories just like the one my father told me. It didn't take me long to believe after that. That's not what my father called it, of course. He's never used the internet in his life. He wouldn't know what the online community had taken to calling it. When he chose to call it something other than it or that thing, he called it a skinwalker, after an old Cherokee tale his grandfather told him. But this is the story that he told me.
The story is
We were out hunting one night in the woods surrounding the dairy farm in Ohio where we lived at the time. We were tracking coyotes. We'd kill them for $50 a skin. They'd kill calves sometimes. We'd do it every night because we needed the money. And sometimes while we were out, we'd come on a deer and kill it. Our landlord didn't mind, and it could feed our family for a few nights and save us some money. Anyway, we were done making our rounds and heading home, walking because we didn't have a car or a four-wheeler back then. We'd cut through the woods. That's when we came upon it. Blood. Everywhere. Splattered on the trees, in the grass, in the creek, everywhere. At first, we figured it was a pack of coyotes. We'd seen how sometimes when they weren't able to scavenge for whatever reason, they'd start hunting deer or cattle out of desperation. The worst was when they bred with feral dogs.
Wow.
But this wasn't like that. You see, when a pack of dogs, wolves, or coyotes attack something, they do it right. They'll pick off one that's weak, sick, or old, or just small.
Any hunters out
They'll
here that can
hunt it,
confirm that?
draw it into a corner, someplace it can't get out of, and they'll run it right to the biggest one, the alpha. And that deer will never see that alpha. It might hear it, but it won't see it. And all of a sudden, it'll be torn out, and it'll drop dead.
We have
It's
animated
quick,
ones, though. We should
and
have
it's
done
clean. That wasn't what happened here. Something had come upon a group of deer. Coyotes won't attack a group. Wolves wouldn't either. They'd get too much of a fight. There were 3, I think. 3 bodies just torn apart. You'd see a head or a torso here, a leg there. Predators don't do that. They don't leave scraps behind. Whatever had done this hadn't done it for food. It
I think the white is
had
right.
done
though.
it for fun.
Could have been better with
But we
that.
didn't know that at the time, of course. We just saw a bunch of carcasses and figured it's something we had to take care of. I remember my dad telling me to go home, that he thought it was the work of a pack of feral dogs. But I wasn't leaving him. And I damn sure wasn't hiking through 2 miles of woods alone, in the dark, with nothing but a .22 and a pocket knife. I was only 13 at the
Is that
time.
a bad idea?
So a .22 rifle
22?
was the only gun I could reliably use. Dad had a shotgun. I wasn't going anywhere without it or him. It took me a while to convince him, but finally we began tracking whatever did that. It wasn't hard either. We just followed the blood. Either that thing bled a deer before it got away, or it dragged one for a mile.
Damn.
I don't know. What I do know is that I'd never seen my dad scared before that night.
No,
We started
that's crazy
hearing
right
the
there.
most horrible sounds. Now, I've been in a lot of woods in my life, and I've been all over the world, but I ain't never heard noises like I heard that night. I heard things screaming. I heard deer.
I agree,
dogs,
but he's only 13
rabbits,
years old. I don't think he can
raccoons,
get
and
shot.
birds, all of them afraid of something and hightailing it.
Possibly, yeah.
Keep in mind,
Probably not Carl from The
this is
Walking
maybe
Dead.
12 or
No.
1 o'clock in the morning. Except for the fox and some birds, nothing was supposed to be awake at that hour. But they weren't just awake, mind you. They were on the run. That night, I saw flocks of birds flying straight into trees, trying to escape something. We came upon a pack of coyotes and nearly shot a couple, thinking they had their eyes on us. But Then we saw they were running in from someone. Nothing toward us. They didn't even notice us. Went right past. And some deer did the same.
True.
And some rabbits, squirrels, and foxes. Even a couple of wild hogs. These critters were supposed to be hunting each other, and the only thing they cared about was getting as far away from there as possible. We should have put 2 and 2 together. That maybe whatever we were tracking wasn't something we were supposed to see.
Was that legit,
It
y'all?
wasn't something
Any
we
hunters
could
out here?
kill. To this day, I don't know why we didn't just go home. I guess we were
Why the hunter
curious.
would you go towards something that animals are running away from?
I don't know why they were tracking this damn thing down. It makes no sense, but it's our favorite story.
I just thought about that. I'm like, why do they do this? It's crazy. Well, I'm gonna shut up.
But they were
They're
they
tracking coyotes.
They're indigenous too, right? Were they indigenous people?
I don't remember.
They're Native Americans. They're ready to run the fade.
I guess so.
What would y'all do as hunters or whatever? Like, what would y'all do? All right, Shell and them they're leaving. Good night. Good night. All right, let's keep it pushing, y'all.
I think that was my dad's nature, to go toward trouble, to fight, and being aware of the things my father did during the war. I figured it was best to stay by his side. We finally reached an open valley. It was normally a soy field, but it wasn't in season, so it was just flat dirt. That's when we saw the tracks. Animals fleeing the forest had leveled everything in their path. But where that deer blood was, nothing had taken a single step. It was like whatever was responsible had left it for us to find. The tracks were shallow.
I'm gonna choke
whatever
my dog
it was
out.
couldn't have weighed more than 100 pounds, but that didn't mean much.
Don't choke the dog.
A bobcat weighing 40 pounds soaking wet can tear out your throat if you ain't careful. The fact this thing was on the lighter side just meant it was probably quick and was going to be tough to hit. So we followed the tracks. And it didn't take us long to find out where they led. There's an old schoolhouse that sits on the top of a hill. Half of it had been ripped out by a tornado, but nobody lived there, not for a long time. Sometimes we caught homeless people in there or drug addicts looking for a safe place to shoot up. We figured maybe that was it. Maybe it was some sick kid riding a high, but we didn't think that for long. When we got within 50 yards, we heard a noise, a sort of screech made up of 2 different sounds. One was high-pitched and the other was a low growl. It was making both sounds at the same time.
They can make sounds like that.
Makes any sense.
That's weird.
We approached to within 20 yards and we heard another sound, different this time. I remember thinking that it sounded like paper being torn apart while someone was swinging water back and forth in a bucket. Dad looked at me, knelt down, and whispered. He told me I had to stay behind him because we were about to corner our prey. Any animal will fight when it's cornered, especially a predator. But we can tell by the tracks that there's only one. He tells me it's probably a single feral dog, most likely rabbit. The plan, he said, was to sneak up on it while it was eating, shoot it, and then keep shooting till it didn't move anymore.
Damn.
Then slit its throat.
Why we got to
If
slit
it
the
got
throat,
to Dad,
though?
it was my job to shoot or stab it to get it off him. So he walked up with me right behind him, just a tad to his side, so I could see what it is. I wish to this day that I hadn't. It was leaning over a carcass, tearing off its flesh, throwing what it didn't nibble at aside. There was blood all over the brick, glistening in the moonlight. It was pale white and looked a little like a man, but not quite human. It had arms and legs like ours, but it sat like a monkey, hunched over, and its hands weren't normal. It had long fingers with claws at the end. So we saw that
part,
and my dad hesitated. He wasn't about to fire at a person, so he cleared his throat to try to get it to turn around. I swear to God Almighty, all the noise just ceased in an instant. I ain't never heard true silence before that, and never again afterward. But for 2 seconds, nothing made any noise. And I mean nothing. This made it all the louder when that thing turned around, made this shrill cry, and pounced on Dad. He got a shot off. I think he missed. If he hit it, it didn't faze the thing at all. But it was on him, tearing entire parts of him off. I started shooting it with the .22 point blank, but the thing barely bled at all. I got up 5 rounds, and then I started hitting it with the butt of the gun. It didn't budge or even register that I was there. It was clawing at my dad, removing whole chunks of his flesh. It started on his torso, peeling off the skin on his chest, and then it moved up. It tore out his throat, ripped his nose clean off, gouged out his eyes. Then it scalped him, started digging in. I stood there, helpless, as it ripped off the bottom half of his jaw, the little bones and that tube in his neck, and then his ribs. Jeez. I don't exactly remember what happened, but somehow my dad's knife ended up in this thing's shoulder, and my dad, what was left of him, that is, ended up on my back. I was running. By God, I was going faster than I'd ever run before or after. And it was following me. I ended up back in the forest, opposite the woods we started in. I was heading towards my landlord's house because it was the closest thing to help nearby. But even that was half a mile away.
Jeez.
All the while, I could hear the thing screeching and moaning. I heard branches cracking and getting thrown around. It was cracking so loud and often
he wasn't
that it
there.
sounded like someone was taking an axe.
Yeah. I gotta preface that he wasn't there. He's reading the story that somebody sent him that happened to his dad.
No, not even that. It's his. Oh yeah, his dad, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like he's telling the. He gave the person the story that his dad told him about how his dad or his dad's dad passed. So.
Yeah.
Every single tree that I passed, but I never looked back. Not once. The thought didn't even cross my mind. Finally, I tripped and fell into some gravel.
Yeah, I think it was winter.
I looked up to see my landlord.
That's what I
a bunch
envisioned
of
in
his
my
buddies
head.
drinking around the campfire. I screamed and cried, and they came over. I told them to call an ambulance, and my landlord looked at me and said something I'll never forget. "What is that on your back?" he asked me. Just as the words left his mouth, dawned on him without my saying a word.
This is fucked up.
It was one of those god-awful flannel shirts my dad wore everywhere, he realized. And it was damn near all that was left of my dad, aside from a bit of my father's head and torso. That's all there was. Absolutely nothing below the waist. Suddenly, we heard it. The screeching. My landlord grabbed me, causing me to drop what's left of Dad on the ground. And I was fighting him, crying, because I thought we could still save him, somehow. But the truth is, my dad had been gone well before I ever picked him up.
Yeah.
All I'd done was carry a corpse back home. My landlord had to pick me up and throw me inside before I would go with him. He and his buddies, all of us went inside together. And they locked the doors and got their guns.
Could you imagine?
The landlord asked me, what happened? But I didn't know what to tell him. He pieced enough of it together to understand that there was something dangerous out there. All the lights in the house were on. And someone called the cops. They would get there as soon as they could, they said. But that meant in 15 minutes. We looked outside and saw it walk in front of the fire they'd made. No one knew what it was. One of them said it looked like an ape. Suddenly, something came crashing through the window. We all fired at it.
It shouldn't be.
We quickly realized it wasn't the thing. No, it was my landlord's dog. Well, his body, anyway. His head and legs were missing. We just started pushing things in front of doors and windows to form a barricade when we heard something in the garage. I remember one of his friends saying that the doors were open. We heard metal and glass being ripped and smashed. We dragged the couch and the TV in front of the door to the garage for added measure. It banged around some more, but then it got quiet. Not silent like it was before. We We could hear it move around some. And the guys were talking, making sure their guns were ready. Someone handed me a pistol. No sooner had I cocked the hammer back when we heard something shatter upstairs. Then we heard it screech again, except this time it was louder, and it didn't echo and fade out, because it was inside. We all rushed to the one door that led upstairs, and we got to it just as that thing did. It opened it just a bit, and 4 or 5 men slammed into it. It managed to get its hand through. Someone with a shotgun took care of that, put the barrel right up to its wrist, and pulled the trigger. Blew its hand clean off.
That'll do it.
That only pissed it off, though. It started shoving that door, clawing. We were on one side, pushing as best we could, and it was on the other, doing the same. The wood wasn't going to hold, so someone told us to keep our heads down. Suddenly, the top half of that door was gone, and my ears were ringing. There were splinters everywhere. 2 or 3 of them had just unloaded on the top of the door. I don't really know where it went after that. The police got there. I was still glued to what was left of the door. The sun was up before they pried me loose. They put me in a hospital for a while. While I was there, a whole lot of people talked to me, but I didn't respond. Not for a long, long time. When I got back home, I got a job with the landlord, working on the farm. We didn't talk much, not about the thing. But I signed up for the Army when I was 19, and he sat me down to drink some scotch as a send-off. I asked him right away what the police told him. The story they went with was that it was a wild animal, probably a wolf, maybe a bear that had migrated north. I asked him how they could say that when they had the hand. He looked at me, stunned. He told me that the hand never made it back to the station.
If you're a human.
The cop who had it in his car got into a wreck, drove into a tree, died on impact. The hand was never found. Likely taken by an animal. The cops, when they would acknowledge the hand existed at all, said it was simply the paw of a bear that resembled a man's. I never talked to the landlord again. He went missing while I was in basic training. No one ever saw him again. There were rumors that he owed some people some money and skipped town, but I don't think it was that simple.
No.
As for me, I never went back to those woods. I wouldn't even if I had the whole goddamn U.S. Army at my back.
Damn.
That was the extent of what my father told me about the incident in the woods. There's just one problem, however. My father lied. When my mother died, I don't think my father felt he had anything left, and that he might as well settle old scores. He returned to the woods and never came back either. The FBI was called, and they came and put on a show for everyone involved, but I know they weren't really looking. I had to get an agent drunk and slip him a few 50s before he finally told me that they got a few calls about those woods every year, about someone up and vanishing. But that was all he wanted to tell me. Before he got up and left with the rest of his team, he wrote the name they'd given the creature on a napkin. Of course, I didn't realize that's what it was at first. It wasn't until I looked up the words online that I understood what they meant. Honestly, I would have rather not known. As it turns out, there are hundreds of stories just like my father's, as well as photos and drawings of the thing. And though the details vary, everyone who has encountered it agrees on one thing. It's still out there, and there isn't a man on Earth that can stop it.
Yeah. Art is subjective, and that's fine. Yeah, that's our favorite Skinwalker story.
Yeah, that's a crazy story.
Yeah, and I thought he narrated it very well, and yeah, crazy. He's not my favorite narrator. My favorite narrator is the guy with the English accent. He's really good. Lazy Masquerade.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Yeah. So yeah, guys. We're starting to lean more into the cryptids and the Skinwalkers and all that stuff. Is very interesting content, and again, that kind of ties back into these Neanderthals and all that good stuff. So
it's weird.
Yeah. Very, very rare. But they died. We were seeing it. Yeah, somebody gets an appendix blown off. That should be it.
Yeah, I think kept. I mean, they don't know what happened to it.
Nobody knows.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, yeah, guys. So that being said, I think that's it.
That's it, y'all. Like, subscribe. We'll have some more side quests popping out soon.
Yes, sir.
Join our Discord whenever I get it figured out. We'll get that figured out. I have a server as I'm like, what do I do with it? So we'll figure that out. But we appreciate y'all supporting us on this Sunday evening. I mean, I definitely do. I'm sure Rashad does. So.
Definitely, yeah. We know you guys could be watching the NFL, but you're here hanging out with us. So we definitely appreciate that. Apologies if this triggered anybody. The story. Sorry. But you know, it's a jacked up story. There's one where the skinwalker took somebody's kid. That's why I didn't want to do that one. You know what I mean? So that's a whole child.
That's a trigger too.
Yeah, that's a whole child. So I didn't want to do that. So I decided to go with this one. But there's always a lost one our loved one lost in these skinwalker stories. These things are brutal. So be careful out there. Do it Nathan White and Kobe said, don't whistle in the woods.
Whistle at night.
Do not whistle at night. We are the Men of Letters. I'm Shad.
I'm Kobe.
And we out there. Y'all have a good night. Peace.